You done drinking? Because we back. Episode 29.
I need some
Freaking podcast.
reposado.
That's what you're drinking?
That's all I've been drinking since Cabo, nigga. Reposado.
I go by the name of TR, a.k.a. Teddy Riley, a.k.a. That Real Estate, a.k.a. That's right. And I'm joined alongside the other half of the Freaking Podcast, the artist formerly known as Lex No Luther, DJ A.
Yes, sir. A.K.A. DJ Reposado.
Well, you do look Mexican, so.
Reposado. Nah, man. How's everything? Everything good?
Yeah, no complaints. I'm just glad to do another show. Got a lot of stuff to talk about, excuse me. What about yourself?
I'm glad somebody listening to us, man. You know what I'm saying? For our little 2 listeners, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And
you know what? I look at the listens, and actually, it's quite a few. It's more than I thought it'd be. So,
yeah, you know, we up there like 5.
Hey, that's 5 more than we had in 2019.
Yeah, for sure. But let's go ahead and get the party started, and I'm gonna let you introduce the first topic.
I'm pull them up. Sorry about that, guys.
Pour a little out.
Yeah. So, of course, we all know what happened about a week ago. We lost the Dark Man X. Yeah. I honestly, I wouldn't say it was sad. I mean, I won't say it like that, but not like that. But it's like, to me, it felt like he's more at ease now because he struggled so much with his with everything, whatever his demons or whatever. And he even said on the Drink Champs podcast that back in February, he said if he died today, he know he lived a good life.
Yeah.
So, and I heard that, I'm like, okay, so he's definitely at ease. If he's at ease, I'm at ease.
Yeah, I mean, it was sad, but then, like I said, I also know about the interview he did on the Drink podcast, and I feel the same way. Like I'm happy for him in a weird way because I mean I know he don't have no more pain. He's you know what I'm saying, at ease, and he can. It's no longer stressful for him. Like right. I mean, I was listening to Swiss Beats interview, and he was just saying like every day of DMX life he was stressed, like every single day. Like, can you imagine like not having a good day, like ever?
Right.
So, you know, it's just it was sad. You know, shout out to Dark Man X for those who know his real name. And yeah, man, it was sad, but like I said, I know he's in a better spot.
Right, and that's all it is about. You know, just being in a better spot. Sometimes I can't say that. I don't know. When you're at ease, when you're at peace, it's kind of like it's more refreshing.
I will say this though, and I'm guilty of this in my own weird way, and I'll admit it. I hate when people are victims of the moment, and let me just break it down. Okay. So, for example, let's just say Nipsey. I can honestly admit that I was not a Nipsey Hussle fan until Nipsey passed away. I tell everybody this.
Right.
When Nipsey passed away, I started listening to Nipsey music and started diving into his catalog, and I was like, damn, Nipsey was dope. Like, I was sleeping, right?
Right.
So you have all these people now who are listening to DMX and, you know, oh, man, DMX was so dope and da-da-da-da. And I remember when DMX had a versus battle against Snoop, everybody was like, oh, man, Snoop gonna wash DMX. Like, DMX ain't got no hits. And I was like, nah, DMX got hits.
Right.
Because I grew up in the era where I listened to DMX. Like, one of my closest brothers that I grew up with, like, that was his favorite artist. So I used to listen to all those albums. And the one thing about DMX that people don't understand is DMX is one of the very few artists that every album he ever dropped went number 1. Every single one.
Yeah. 2 number 1s in the same year. He put 2 albums in the same year. So that's how tough he was.
So you gotta put some respect on that man's name and like just, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta give him his props. The fact that he was able to go toe to toe with Snoop in that verses, I mean, speaks volumes because people put Snoop on a higher pedestal. So yeah. I mean, it was definitely dope. I definitely enjoyed that verse. I actually watched it again, and it was actually a lot different this time around, knowing that he's no longer here. But
right,
it was dope, man.
Yeah. Well,
R.I.P. DMX though.
Yeah, pour some out for him.
Yeah.
So,
but moving right along to the show because you know we crazy like that. Let's talk about this nigga Usher, man. So
with the Usher bucks,
this nigga Usher. I thought this shit was illegal, actually. I don't know how you doing this, but Supposedly, this nigga Usher went to the strip club and he got his own money. The boy got his own money. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga was literally throwing his own money to these strippers, man.
Hilarious.
Now, this is the thing. They say that he was doing this to promote his residency that he got in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
And if that's the case, that's dope. Like, I'm not against that. That's dope. That's exciting. Cool.
Yeah.
But what's the real story? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about it? Like, let me know.
I mean, if he, like you said, if he's trying to promote something, he may want to tell the strippers that, like, hey, I'm promoting this. Don't take it serious.
Yeah.
But you know what? It got the buzz he wanted. Maybe he was. It's not like he don't have money. I mean, shit, he has money. I mean, it was funny to me.
It's kind of like what you always say. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Like, it's either it's always good. Like, no matter what.
Right. He knew what he was doing when he took that pictures with his feet under like Captain Morgan on the suitcase with the fake money in it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it was definitely promotion. And speaking of which, I really want to get to one of those concerts out there in Vegas.
I ain't gonna lie, I do too. The only thing about residency concerts like that is they try to jam pack all the songs into like an hour or like an hour and 30 minutes.
Right.
So I was looking into that when Bruno Mars was out there, and I was like, man, I really wanted to go. And I was looking at the reviews, and they were like, man, he will probably get into a song for like 2 minutes and then go to the next one because he's trying to jam pack it. You know what I'm saying, to that hour and 30. But I'll still fuck with Usher and go see Usher all day.
It makes sense because I know when I went to the Usher concert at the Staples Center, it was like we were like 2-3 hours in. He's still going. We left.
Yeah.
So I can imagine what he can do in an hour.
He was like, nigga, I'm tired. I don't want to dance no more.
I'm tired. Cat Williams, yeah.
Yeah, but nah, I think the first concert I ever went to was an Usher concert. Like back when that nigga dropped like You Don't Have to Call. That was long time ago.
He had you crying?
Nah, he had me crying, nigga. He had me up there doing, the little dance and shit.
Really? You thought you was Usher?
Yeah, I thought I was Usher. Nigga, I had a little U chain. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Nah. Usher, if it's for publicity, all power to you, brother. But I mean, I don't personally think you broke. I mean, you just signed a deal to do a residency, so
hey, bro, it's funny. I'm sorry, and strippers are mad, but I'm like, man, it may be time for a career change.
It shouldn't be that mad. They just got that stimmy. You know what I'm saying? It should be good. You know what I'm saying?
Did they?
I don't know. Anyway,
so
moving right along.
Let's dive into the NBA.
A lot of shit going on.
The Negro Basketball Association.
Yeah, facts.
What you got to talk about? What you got to tell me?
I want to start with Paul Pierce, man. Let's just start with Paul Pierce.
Okay, go ahead.
The truth. How you feel about him getting fired from ESPN, man? I think on the same realm of Usher and the strippers. Let's just keep it in that same world.
Speaking of strippers, oh dang, oh god. Dang. Excuse me, technical difficulties right now.
Shit. See, talking about strippers, nigga. They shut that shit down.
You got me messed up. Oh dang. Trying to shine some light on the subject.
So for those who don't know, Paul Pierce was fired from ESPN for IG Live video.
For those who don't know who Paul Pierce is.
Let's even go back further than that. For those who don't know who Paul Pierce is a person that DJ AIM really don't like because he played for the Celtics. And he was, in my opinion, a little Kevin Durant-ish. And
really?
Yeah, he went to Inglewood High, and he's from Cali, and he went to go play Boston, and yeah, he's whack. He got one ring, and people think he's the greatest and the truth, and he
They do?
A lot of people think he the GOAT.
Shut up. Nobody don't.
Nah, I'm lying.
I ain't never heard anybody say, yeah, Paul Pierce, it's a bad boy.
I mean, they call him the truth. Like,
he calls himself the truth.
Oh, okay. So anyway, that's who Paul Pierce is. So Paul Pierce played in the league. Obviously, a lot of ex-players in the league go work for ESPN or other, sports networks, Fox Sports Net, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So he worked for ESPN, and he was on IG Live, and he had, like, strippers and dancers in the background. So ESPN fired him. Yeah. So my question to TR is, how do you feel about that?
I think, first of all, as a man, he's a 40-something-year-old man. Why are you on Instagram on live showing your business out there? I mean, Like, I mean, enjoy yourself. I mean, I'm not mad, but why would you just? What was the point of putting it out there? And then knowing you work at ESPN, it's like he knew he was gonna get fired because everybody saw it coming. You work for Mickey Mouse, you know what I mean? And Mickey don't like the strippers, or at least we don't know. We ain't seen it. So, in the wonderful world of Disney, that's a no-go. So, I mean, he had to know what he was doing. I think he knew what he was doing.
I look at it two ways. I look at it your way. I definitely see it that way, but I also look at it like we need to understand when we work for ESPN as Black people what we're signing up for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk that tight rope. Stephen A. Smith does it really well. Let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. He does it really well. He walks that line. You know what I'm saying? But not that many people can do it. Jamel Hill couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Paul Pierce couldn't do it. So let's just keep it real. Like, ESPN isn't our place. We support ESPN because it's so big. Right. As Black people, we have no choice. But it's really not for us. Like, let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So am I mad at Paul Pierce? No, I'm not. I mean, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Supposedly he had got offered, I don't know if it's true. It's one of these raunchy sex websites. To do like commentary. I guess why you do strippers. I mean, 250,000. Shit,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean,
keeping it right in NBA though. Let's talk about Kyrie.
Go ahead.
So I got a problem with Kyrie, man.
Why?
Besides the obvious bullshit about him thinking the earth is flat and all that. And for those who don't know, let's talk about who Kyrie Irving is. Kyrie Irving is an NBA basketball player who won a championship on the coattail of LeBron James.
Amen.
And yeah, I think he's an all-star. He did Uncle Drew. And, yeah.
You ever see that movie?
Handle. Yeah, I like Uncle Drew actually. Pretty sick handles.
No, you saw the movie.
Uncle Drew, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's whatever. It's not the greatest movie ever, but it's cool.
Okay.
But no, so Kyrie is on my shit list, I should say, because he pretty much is just doing whatever he want to do when it comes to the Nets. Like, he'll show up one day, not show up this day. He'll not play this game for personal reasons, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, I think he's missed like 16 games for personal reasons.
Right.
Like, what are you on your period? Like, what
right. Isn't he out for personal reasons now?
Yeah. And it's like, but see, this is where the double-edged sword comes into play. Because if LeBron James was to do some shit like that, they would crucify his ass.
Annihilate him.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, how is it fair for Kyrie to do it, but if LeBron do it, it's a fucking problem. Hell, LeBron out right now for a legitimate injury, and they still, hey man, you need to hurry up and get your ass back out there. Like, what you doing?
Right. But at the same time, that's a testament to his greatness. So they expect more from him. So I guess they expect less from Kyrie. That says a lot.
So I don't know. That's my beef. That's my beef with Kyrie. It's like, hey, dude, like, what are you really doing? What's up with all these personal reasons for you not playing?
I don't know. It's like, for years you can see him kind of going not down, but like he's kind of not off, but he moves to the beat of his own drum per se, and he does a lot of thinking, and he thinks the world revolves around him. You know, it just. Yeah. It's when people just take his thing for granted. He's a very good player, very gifted, very talented. I think, honestly, he has the best handles ever in NBA.
Hands down.
Nobody can touch him. I'm sorry, Iverson. I love Iverson.
Yeah.
Handle-wise, Kyrie has the best, like, getting to the basket, doing everything. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But I think he's taking advantage of it.
I agree with that.
And the thing is, he's definitely a selfish individual, because to see how the Nets, who are favored to win it, especially come out the East, got whooped on by the Lakers without 4 key players.
Let's break that down for a minute. We didn't have LeBron.
No.
We didn't have AD.
No.
Kuzma.
Nope.
And Dennis Schroeder got kicked out of the game for getting into an argument with Kyrie.
Right. Marc Gasol was out too.
Marc Gasol was out, and we still beat their ass by like 20 points.
Right. And people will say, well, James Harden wasn't playing. Well, they got 4 of the All-Stars. No excuse.
So since you brought it up, let's talk about that for a minute. So the Nets are favored to just literally walk into the NBA Finals. I personally don't believe it's gonna happen.
No, I
don't believe it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of LaMarcus Aldridge. I don't really like him. I never have.
Right.
I personally think he would have been a way better player if he would have stayed in Portland with Dame.
Yeah.
I truly believe that.
Right.
I'm not a huge Blake Griffin fan. Never really have.
Yeah. He's very undersized for a position. He doesn't really. Yeah. He used to bring the dunks, and he was more entertainment.
Yeah. DeAndre Jordan is a great, I guess, dunker. Maybe like defensive player.
But they're weeding him out of the rotation. I think he's not gonna be in as much because they brought in those other players.
But for me, it's like, okay, you got KD, you got James Harden, you got Kyrie. You only got one fucking ball though.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody not gonna get theirs. Like, let's just keep it real. And to be honest with you, to me, the NBA is all about chemistry and like working together. And they honestly haven't had all of them on the court together.
Right. And that's
with Kyrie going and doing whatever you gotta do, it's like how they gonna work together?
Right. And how do you leave after a big loss like that instead of, like, damn, we just got whooped on by a team that we should have mocked whatever without their superstars. But no, I'm gonna go take off and do what I want to do. Like, bro, like that was a wake-up call. Like, we need to get our stuff together.
And see, that's what I'm saying. It should have been an opportunity for them to get themselves together, but it should have been an opportunity for the Lakers to think positive, which they did. Like, I was looking at all their posts, and they were just like, "Oh, we got this shit." Like, come on, it gave the Lakers confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't even think they're gonna make it out of the East. If I can be honest,
it's gonna be hard. Like, Philadelphia is no slouch.
Philadelphia, you got Milwaukee still that people sleeping on because Milwaukee got better when I can't think of his name. When boy went over there now.
PJ Tucker.
No, it's not PJ Tucker.
Oh no, you talking about Drew Holiday?
Yeah, when Drew Holiday went over there.
Yeah.
Man, the Bucks, don't sleep on the Bucks. I mean, I know they're known for choking in the playoffs, but
who knows? And the problem with the Nets is no perimeter defense. Nobody in the middle to guard. Like, who's going to guard Embiid in the middle? Who's going to guard freaking Giannis going to the hole? Like, you can get to the cup easy. They don't play defense. They're known for offense. So, offense wins games, defense wins championships. And
the one thing I love about the West, though, is everybody's talking about, the Lakers, they're the 4th or 5th seed. I'm like, nigga, the Lakers can come in at the 8th seed and still win the fucking championship.
Right. That's
the crazy part.
Right.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about Utah, who's number 1. I don't give a fuck about Phoenix. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. The Lakers will beat their ass in a 7-game series. Let's just keep it 100. Denver was everybody was talking about Denver this, Denver that. What's the name just got hurt?
It's a wrap. Done. That's a wrap.
The Joker can't hold them for the 7-game series.
No.
So at the end of the day, it's like LeBron is like, shit, I'm gonna rest up. I'm gonna be straight. We're gonna go back and get this back to back.
Yeah,
this is what it is.
It's gonna be some shit. I'm not gonna sleep on the Clippers either. The Clippers,
I'm
gonna kind of sleep on them. Yeah,
I am.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sleep on them for one reason. I'm gonna sleep on them for one reason in 2 words. Paul George. Paul George is not gonna be Paul George in the playoffs.
You're right.
Never has and never will.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be honest.
Playoff P, boy.
So I'm gonna let everybody believe in the hype right now. Everybody like, the Clippers looking nice. Paul George is balling. I've seen this story before. Okay?
Yeah, we know Irv is listening, so sorry, Irv.
Sorry, Irv. It's just not gonna happen.
No. Yeah.
But,
and they got rid of their best scorer too. That's what I thought. The best dude that came off the bench and scored, give you 20 points.
That was stupid.
That was dumb. But hey.
I was like, what did y'all need Rondo for?
Right.
Like, what did y'all need Rondo for? Like, I didn't understand that at all. Like, Lou Williams is he's literally a legitimate 6th man of the year candidate every single season. Like, why would you trade him away?
Right. He gonna give you buckets.
I was dumb. I don't understand that because Rondo's not a scorer, like at all. Rondo's a facilitator.
But that's what they want some leadership, a point guard to do that. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, that was dumb. I looked at that trade like that was stupid. I mean, only way I let that trade go down is if Lou went in there and was like, "Hey man, I need to be at Magic City every night." You know what I'm saying?
He probably did.
Lou, Lemon Pepper Lou, nigga.
Pepper Lou, he want them wangs. Man.
Nah, that's all I got for the NBA. You got anything else?
The whole thing about we talked about this too. The Kyrie and getting mad at being called a nigga.
He said that?
Oh, you know what? I
didn't hear that.
Okay, so apparently Dennis Schroeder was like, "Hey, like, calm down, nigga." And he didn't like that. That's why he got so raw with him. Yeah, look it up.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought because remember you texted me. That's why I said about the nigga shit.
I didn't know what you was talking about. I thought you was just calling me a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nigga, what? Nigga, please.
Yeah. So apparently that's why he was so like want to fight him because he called him a nigga. And I get it because some people, you know, just because you black don't mean you have to be called a nigga. I get it, and some people don't like it. That's why I told you about the story about my friend who his brother used to get pissed if you call him a nigga.
Yeah, that's
some people don't like that.
It makes sense.
I'm trying to stop saying it, but nigga,
please.
What you niggas cooking?
Hey, but for real, I know we good NBA on the list, but we can switch gears real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk about NFL for a little bit. I don't know if you saw the pickup today. I thought it was a legit pickup, and it was in my division. Clowney to the Browns. So see, you hating, but think about this for a minute. You got Clowney on this side and Myles Garrett on this side. On the other side.
No, on paper it looks good.
What?
He don't give you but 3 games.
He
is injury prone.
That's true.
I bet he won't make it to the second Steeler game.
I hope not. And if he do, knock Ben ass out, shit, so we can get the fucking backup in there, nigga. Who's our backup? The nigga from Ohio State? Fucking sorry ass nigga from Ohio State. Man.
He may ball, but you know what? Under a good tutelage and good coach, he might ball.
Hey, I'm so happy. Thank you, Father in heaven. I'm so happy James Conner is no longer our running back.
He's a Cardinal.
Oh, thank you.
He gonna ball when he's a Cardinal. Watch, he gonna ball.
Thank you. Yeah, he gonna ball right to the ER, nigga. Motherfucker stay hurt, nigga. Motherfucker stay hurt. Thank you. But honestly, though, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. I wasn't expecting much from my Steelers this year. Looking at what we was gonna do,
right? We
might be all right. I don't think we gonna do nothing. Like I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl, but I think we'll be okay. Like we'll be all right.
So the pressure is definitely on the Browns now.
Because when I thought about it, I was like, oh shit, like we got rid of Bud Dupree, but we got what's the name coming back, that draft pick that was hurt, Bush, and he was balling before he got hurt.
Yeah, but he wasn't the outside linebacker. He wasn't rushing the quarterback either.
Yeah, but we got Vince Williams coming back. We signed him back for like a 1-year deal.
I thought he left.
Nope, he said he didn't want to play for anybody else except the Steelers. So he signed back with us today.
Okay. Well.
So we'll be. I mean, we ain't gonna be, like I said, we ain't gonna do nothing special, but we'll be okay. Like,
yeah. But back to Conley, I think it's good. I mean, yeah, it'd be a solid pickup, but he has to at least play 5 games.
Yeah.
I doubt he does that.
So
switch gears. Switch gears. Huh?
What'd you say?
Switch gears.
Switch gears? All right, switching gears. Moving right along, let's go talk about movies and shows.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you start it off, man.
Well, I have a confession. I still haven't seen Come to America. I still haven't seen it. I keep forgetting about it. I honestly forget about it.
General Sleazy. That shit funny, nigga. I don't go fuck what nobody say. Coming to America 2.
You will like it.
Coming to America 2, it's one of those movies where it's like you don't have to watch it all the time, but like it's cool. Like
if it comes on, you'll watch it.
Yeah, like if it's on, like I'll check it out. Like it's cool. But it's nothing to like brag about. Like I would never call you like, hey nigga, you gotta see Coming to America 2. Like, nah.
Really? Because you good about bragging about trash.
Nah. Man, shut up. You the one that called me talking about you finally found out about Burtek, nigga. So who's bragging about trash?
And literally, yeah, you got me there. I saw King Kong.
No, Burtek is a trash company out here in California.
Oh yeah, by the way, I finally saw King Kong versus Godzilla. It was pretty cool. No, it's pretty cool.
I'm not gonna waste my time or energy watching that shit.
You gonna watch it?
I can honestly give a fuck who wins that. Who cares? Who wins it?
I know. It's good though. It's cool. Yeah. I watched that long ass overrated movie, the Justice League Snyder Cut.
I don't watch that either. I'm Marvel to the death of me, nigga.
Right.
The Marvel in me wouldn't let me watch it, nigga.
M game, nigga. M game. I started watching the show. It's funny. It's called the Good Girls on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that shit good.
Oh, you watch it? Okay, yeah, I like that show.
I don't
tell me.
Well, no, I've already watched on Netflix. I'm watching the new episodes now because they got season 3 on NBC now. You know that, right?
Well, they got season 3 on Netflix, right? Yes.
I'm not sure actually. I know the new season is on NBC though. Like the brand new season is on NBC.
Let me see. I think they have the new season on Netflix.
I'm just gonna start telling you what I watch because like I was starting to realize because I was gonna tell you about that show a long time ago, but I was like, he ain't gonna like that shit.
Right. Like I didn't mess you up because I didn't got you gun shy.
Yeah, because you be calling me Luke Walton in the streets, nigga.
Yeah. You swear you did better, man. I had to get you right.
For sure.
No, they had 3 seasons on there.
All right. Well, yeah, whatever. It must be season 4 then, because the new season is on NBC.
Okay. No, that show is really good. Got me hooked.
Shit, crazy, man. That's a crazy ass show. Speaking of fake money, Usher bucks, nigga. that's all good, girl.
They was laundering Usher bucks.
Laundering Usher bucks, nigga.
Yeah. What else is out there you saw? What about you?
You got anything else you watching?
No.
That's it.
Not.
I know you busy.
98 Fiance.
Oh hell no. All right. So I was watching this new movie on Netflix called Two Distant Strangers. I don't know if you saw it. It's like a short film, but it was kind of powerful. It was talking about like police brutality and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it was kind of cool. The college admissions scandal on Netflix, the documentary.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That shit is crazy because they actually have the real phone calls from the FBI, like the phone taps.
Right. But they got the fake, but it's the actors playing the people.
Yeah. This is what I don't understand. Let's talk about this for a minute.
I'm listening.
If you have that much money, why does it matter where your kid go to college? Like, does it really matter where your kid go to college?
I guess for them, I don't know. I
don't understand that shit.
You know what you think? Like people in that, like celebrities in Hollywood, their whole thing is all about perception, how people see them. So that we have this beautiful family, we have this nice house. Our daughter just went to Yale and all that. So it's just what people perceive. You know, it's
be like, yo, we have this nice house, and my daughter went to Compton College.
Right? How does that sound? Yeah, my daughter went to she went to Cerritos.
I guess when you say it out loud, it do sound kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he went to ITT Tech.
And my daughter went to Cal State Dominguez Hills. Like, come on, like.
Oh yeah, I guess when you say it like that, that does make sense.
It's all about what people think about them. So
I've been watching. I'm on my house shit right now. Like I've been watching the Gang of House shit because that's my number one goal for those.
Which ones do you watch?
So I've been watching Marriage or Mortgage, which I find hilarious. That a lot of people really are choosing marriage over mortgage. It's funny.
It's on HGTV?
No, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's an actual show about this business in Nashville where people come in and they're undecided whether they should buy a home or have a married or get married. So they have a wedding planner and they have a real estate agent and they decide at the end of the show. It's kind of cool actually.
That's interesting.
I've been watching Dream Home Makeover, which I think is really dope because they go into these houses that are like cheap as fuck and they be like, hey, my budget is $10,000, but I want to make it my dream home. So it's kind of cool. I watched a documentary on Netflix called Crack. I don't know if you watched that about the crack epidemic.
Oh no.
In like the 80s, that shit was cool. It was different. House Hunters renovations. I've been watching that. Insane Pools. A nigga was watching Catfish until I found out it was fake. I was like, I can't watch this shit no more.
But it's fake?
Yeah, Catfish is fake.
No, is it up until a certain season is fake or the whole thing?
No, it's fake. It's been fake. Like you can Google it. Catfish is a fake show. It's scripted.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so once I found that out, I was like, I ain't watching it.
It kind of,
It defeated the purpose. I was like,
it did. Damn, I didn't know that. Man, messed me up.
Last but not least, a show that I've been watching. Actually, no. I got another show I've been watching. I've been watching the new Mighty Ducks thing on Disney Plus.
How's that? Like,
I'm a Mighty Ducks nigga. Like I grew up.
I like Mighty Ducks.
You know, my daddy was a Mighty Ducks nigga. His daddy was. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up with that.
Right. No.
So you know, Emilio Estevez, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with him. But no, I like it.
Hold on. You know who his brother is?
Isn't his brother Charlie Sheen?
Yep. You know who his dad is?
Nah, I don't. I'm gonna be honest.
Martin Sheen.
Duh, Alex. Duh. Why the fuck is he Emilio Estevez then? Why did he change his name?
Okay, so apparently the dad, their original name, they're Hispanic. Is Estevez their last name? So when the dad went to Hollywood, he changed his name to Sheen. So I guess he won't be considered. You know, he'll be getting more roles. But Emilio kept his name. He never changed.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew Charlie Sheen was his brother. I didn't know the dad, but that makes sense, obviously.
Yeah.
The one show that I'm not fucking with, Captain America and Winter Soldier. I do not like that shit at all.
Interesting.
I've literally fallen asleep on this shit like several times. It's just not interesting. Like, okay, so for example, let's talk about WandaVision. WandaVision was weird in the beginning, but then it started getting like dope. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're like, oh, this shit is interesting.
But it was a reason why, because you know the reason why it went from that to that. Like
with Captain America and Winter Soldier, I was so hyped about it, and I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't get it. Now, I will say this. The last episode was kind of cool. I ain't going to give it away for people that haven't watched it. Now, it ended kind of cool, but, like, the build-up to the shit, it's like, nigga, bring on the water. Drown his fucking ass. Like, fuck, man. Yeah. Shit is it's just slow. It's like a slow build.
That's the problem we're going to have with these Disney movies, these Marvel shows, rather, because they're going to be slow as shit. Like, when Loki comes out, it's going to be slow.
I don't know if Loki gonna be slow because we've been waiting on Loki for a minute. I think Loki should come out the gate and just fire.
Who knows? I mean, they had to. I mean, you think about it, they spread over 8 episodes or whatever, so they definitely not gonna give you all, you know, at one time. So
I don't know. Have you watched it at all, the Captain America show?
Yeah, I kind of like it.
It's just slow. Like
it is slow. I mean, that's what I expected, especially from WandaVision, but. Especially with this new Captain America and how it's told in the comics and stuff, it's like, oh, okay, oh, interesting. And I think it's gonna be some problems with him.
I mean, yeah, from the last episode, you could definitely tell us what was the problem.
Right. So now he's gonna be the enemy. Like people thought Zemo was gonna be the enemy, he's gonna be the enemy.
I mean, I didn't want to give it away, but you just did. So yeah, he's definitely gonna be the enemy. Yeah.
I mean, if you ain't watching by now, well, shit, I don't know what to tell you.
That's true. But yeah, man, that's all the movies and shows I'm watching. I mean, let's switch gears and go to the next topic.
Yeah, let me bring that up. I'm sorry, my bad. My phone went off. One of my favorite segments. Not segments, but I'm sorry. Something I wanted to talk about. It happened a couple weeks ago. We're kind of late, but we don't care. We're going to talk about it anyway. Mr. Derrick Jackson. Oh, man. I'm so happy. You don't understand how so happy I am. Now, if you don't know who Derrick Jackson is, he's this self-proclaimed relationship guru. Well, more so, it's just giving women advice, shitting on men. That's all he does. And he recently got caught. He got outed for cheating on his wife for so many years, and his wife is kind of weird too. Like I don't know what's up with that, but I'm not talking about that lady. That's whatever. I'm just happy he got caught, and all his bullshit came to front. Like, but I'm gonna say it. I don't care what you do in your personal life or whatever. If you do it on the side, that's fine. Don't dim someone else's light to make yours brighter. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. The fact that he went so hard on other celebrities. He talked about Kevin Hart. He talked about Slim Thug, Plies, Cameron. The list goes on. And he just talked shit and had all this stuff. He'll always just put down men, which is a no-no. You don't do that. And the whole time he was cheating the whole time.
But the truth of the matter is, most people that do that put down other people, is usually the ones that is hiding something themselves. You know
right. It's a deflection.
It's a deflection on what's really going on with you. Like if you feel some type of way about how I'm moving and shaking, chances are it's rubbing you the wrong way because you doing it. You feel me?
Right. It's kind of like the same thing where people always call somebody gay or something like that.
Yeah.
Most of the time, because they're gay, they're trying to fight those feelings.
Exactly. Absolutely.
So I'm just glad he got outed. I'm so happy. It was. Oh, he was the worst. I never met that man in my life, but I know I would have hated him.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have too much to say on that topic because I really didn't care. I know it was like blowing up social media, but I was just like, honestly, I didn't even know who the fuck he was before, and honestly, I really don't care about him now. So
good for you. You didn't waste any brain cells on him.
Yeah, but moving right along, let's talk about Lil Nas X and these fucking crazy ass shoes this nigga came out with.
Hey. Minus the 666 and the human blood and the devil stuff, them shoes is fire.
Motherfuckers is fire. They got to lie.
They Satan fire.
Hey, I for sure would have rocked them. They black and red too.
I was looking like,
nice, Yeah.
I was like,
That's where he fucked up though. Putting that human blood and the fucking devil number and all that shit. That shit was crazy.
Like, but them mugs was fire though.
Yeah, he did that. But I don't know, man. For those who don't know, Lil Nas X is a rapper, probably famous for his song, the country song he did, whatever.
Yeah, Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. And he literally came out with a video recently where, like, I guess that nigga was like twerking on the devil or some crazy shit. So from that, he decided to come out with a shoe that was like black and red. It had human blood in like the air bubble.
Fire.
And it had the devil's number on the side. And Nike sued the shit out of it.
The shit literally came out of him.
Literally, the shit out of that nigga. So yeah. Nike don't like what does that song say? Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Nike ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah. And
fuck out of it, man.
And I honestly think he did that. The fact is, he's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
So he had to do something to keep his name popping, to keep publicity.
Absolutely.
So what better thing is just to twerk on the devil? Put your ass on the devil, I guess.
Speaking of twerking, for those who don't know, I did a twerking mix today. I didn't twerk personally, but I did a twerking mix.
I'm so glad for that.
And, it was fire. So you can come check me out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1:00.
Yeah, you had it. I'm glad. It was good. I like the and I didn't think about when I told you we talking about that, doing that twerking mix. I didn't think about 2 Live Crew.
Oh yeah, I had to put them in there, but they had to go at the very end because they that shit is so fucking fast. It's like I gotta put that. Yeah. But I had to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that was good though, nonetheless.
Appreciate it.
Now, on top of this whole Lil Nas X thing, the fact that hold on, excuse me, it's on my throat. Pause. The fact that he went on and did all that stuff with the crazy stuff and just get people's attention. I'm tired of people saying hip hop is weird. Like there's a meme right now saying R Nas versus R Nas, and that picture of Nas and it has y'all Nas, and it's like stop putting all this weird shit in hip hop. Okay, let me give another example. You know who Lil Pump is, right? Mm-hmm. He's a one-hit wonder, I guess you want to call him. He's a rapper. He starts trending because he started wearing nail polish, and he was bragging about how he started some fad or whatever. Then no, he wasn't. He was wearing nail polish. He was wearing like actually press-on nails. I'm just like, then Lil Yachty kind of puts fingernail polish on his nails. I'm just like, I'm tired of people mistaking hip hop for people just actually coming out and just being who are afraid to come out and be themselves.
Or did you hear about Kid Cudi wearing a dress on?
I'm gonna talk about him too. So apparently, he said he was doing it as a to pay homage to Kurt Cobain, who passed away, because he wore a dress, whatever. But there's other ways you could do that. You felt too damn comfortable doing that. And shout out, I'm gonna give Alexis Roses. I'm gonna say that Alexis Roses. I'm gonna show you why. It's gonna tie into this topic. But I'm just tired of them mixing hip hop and what people hip hop do this and that to what a few people are just trying to live their truth without living their truth.
Facts. I think it's at a point where everybody just needs to be comfortable being themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like just be comfortable being who you are. If you gay, if you lesbian, if you whatever, bi, just be comfortable being you. Like who cares?
Don't put like some kind of style. It's not a style. It's what you want to do. Nobody want to do that shit.
It's not a style. It's what you want to do. It's what you want to do. What you feel comfortable doing. So at the end of the day, do you. Like I don't care.
Right.
But so go ahead, switch gear. What you got? Jay-Z
was smart. That's all I'm gonna say.
Say that again, because you hate Jay-Z. Say that again.
I don't hate Jay-Z. Don't say that. Don't go and say that. I don't hate Jay-Z. I don't hate Jay-Z. I don't like the way he moves sometimes. I don't hate. Hate is a strong word.
Okay, you dislike Jay-Z.
I don't dislike him. I just like, okay, sure, whatever.
You like how he moves.
Pause. Yeah. No. So the story we're talking about is Quavo getting that tussle in the elevator with his girl, right? Yeah. And I'm so glad it's not really trending right now because I thought they were going to try to lynch him. I thought they were going to try to give it to him, and it's like she swung on him. He literally was trying to get the thing from her. He actually fell on her or whatever, but he wasn't trying to, fight her or anything like that. He wasn't trying to Ray Rice her. No, Ray Rice, what he did, oh, shit.
Shit.
Yeah, 2-piece spicy and a biscuit.
Like, God damn.
Like that's a different elevator scene. He literally just taking it. Quavo just tried to take his bag, and she just wouldn't give it up, and he just had to get it back.
I'll be honest, man. This is my theory on celebrities. Celebrities got to be the dumbest motherfuckers in the world.
Right.
Motherfucker, take the goddamn stairs. Ain't no fucking cameras in the stairwells, okay? Take the fucking stairs. Yeah. Shit. Right. And then, not even to try to bring up T.I., dumbass, but, when I think of dumb criminals, the first person that pops in my mind is T.I. Because when he was buying those fucking guns, why the fuck did you go meet up with the nigga to buy the gun? I would have been like, hey, TR, I want to buy this heat. Can you go get that?
Pay somebody to do it.
And you go get I'll give you $500 to go get that for me. As a matter of fact, don't even bring it directly back here. Bring that shit over here, and I'll meet you over there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why did you have to go? I don't understand that shit.
You're right.
Dumb shit. Y'all niggas is dumb.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid. But the elevator thing, I mean, it's kind of hard because you try to get to your room and she tripping. She swung on him.
Or if you want to fight, why don't you fight in your fucking room?
Hold on. He wasn't trying to fight her. He wasn't trying to fight. He was trying to get his thing back. She swung on him. I saw it. She swung on him.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is, nigga, okay, she swing on me. I'm standing there. Bitch, wait till we get to the room. I'm fucking you up. You see these goddamn cameras, nigga? I am a part of the fucking Migos. You see these fucking cameras, bitch? Wait till we get back to the room. As soon as we get to 213, I'm fucking you up.
Do my shit, yeah. But you saw what he had. He looked at the camera
Now, let me make a disclaimer on what I just said. I am opposed to female violence. I do not hit women. That is not who I am. I ain't never hit a woman in my life. But I slapped the shit out of a bitch. No, I'm just playing. I never did either one. I don't condone violence, domestic violence. That's not me, man.
Yeah, no, it's all jokes. We're just having fun.
It's all jokes. We having fun.
That's all it is.
Don't call my family on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's why Jay-Z was smart, and people laughed at him. But guess what? He's not canceled. He didn't go to jail. Nothing, because all he did was take some punches, and that he knew what he was doing. Very smart. I would say that was very smart.
Yeah. It was like, nigga, you ain't about to fuck up my shit. My sponsors, nigga.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
It's crazy, though, but, the woman never gets blamed or, she tried to hit him or what, even Solange. They were laughing at Jay-Z. But with her, they just, whatever.
Yeah, they don't never, That's a whole nother discussion.
It's double standard, but it's okay.
Yeah. So moving right along, man. Let's move into my favorite topic. One of my favorite topics, Angry Man Corner.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Actually, going into this episode, I really wasn't mad about that much shit until some shit started happening recently. So, you want to start it off, or you want me to start it off?
It's up to you. I got a couple.
All right, so let's start it off. I'll start it off. I'm angry with. I was going to say the Virginia Police Department, but let's just say police in general. Let's just cover it all in one. I'm mad at the Virginia Police Department for stopping that Army lieutenant. I don't know if you saw that. Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. When is this shit going? Is this shit ever going to stop? We got the Kim Potter who just got arrested for killing that, boy, Dante Wright. That's crazy. When is it going to stop, man? We got a trial going on for George Floyd as we speak in Minnesota, and you killed his boy in Minnesota. Come on.
Did you hear the reason what she said?
Because she mistaked her gun for a taser.
Yeah.
And she been a police officer for 26 years.
Yeah.
Come on. Speaking of the George Floyd trial, I'm mad about that too, because I was listening to that today. The defense The defense said the reason George Floyd died is from carbon monoxide from the pipe of the car. He inhaled too much of it, and that's why he died.
You know what? Look, at the end of the day, this is, I'm not giving no outs to whatever to the defense. They signed up. They had to defend it the best way they can. It's the dumbest shit ever. We know it's bullshit. But what else they gonna say? What else could they really say? And as a defense lawyer, what else could they really say?
I'm like, bruh, if carbon monoxide killed him, why the fuck was he over there by the fucking pipe?
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Think about that for a minute.
That shows you how weak the defense is. The defense is so weak. They're like, well, his knee kind of wasn't on. His leg was kind of off the ground. And they said he had drugs in the system, so that might have, gave him cardiac arrest and all this shit. Their defense is so weak that they're coming to bullshit. That's all it is.
At the end of the day, growing up, this is a true story, actually. Growing up, I really wanted to be a cop. Like, I had every intention on being a cop. Like, I watched Bad Boys, and I was like, man, this shit is dope. Like, I can see no, this is a true story. I swear to God.
No, but I want to be a cop because I saw Martin Lawrence being a cop. What the fuck?
No, I was like, that shit is dope. Like, I was like, man, this is like...
It's a fucking movie.
Listen to my story, nigga.
Go ahead.
I was like, this is a dope-ass movie. Like, man, I could really see myself being a cop. Like, this shit is dope, right? It was a movie. Yes, I understand. It's a fucking movie. But then you got to realize I grew up with Malcolm. Malcolm punk ass watched Cops every goddamn night. You know what I'm saying? Put that nigga to bed. He'd be like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck, like being a cop was kind of cool. Like that was what I wanted to do. Until I got older and I was just like, fuck, like, hell no. I could never see myself being a cop, like ever. Like that's just not, it's not even an option.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can go in with the best intentions, man, but that whole blue line law, whatever they call it, the blue law of defense, it's going to get you eventually.
And truth of the matter is, and you know this, I mean, my bachelor's degree is in criminal justice. I literally love criminal justice, but I slowly, as I got older, I was like, that's not a field for us. Like, it's not where we can succeed. It's not. Right. It just isn't.
But with that, I know what you can do, though.
What?
You can become Batman.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Nigga, please. Moving right along, though, because all I'm gonna say is that the police, that's my angry man corner. But one more, though. Hubert Davis.
Oh, God.
You know who Hubert Davis is?
Oh, yes. And I was so happy for him until I saw what he said. Now, for
those who don't know,
yeah, go ahead.
Hubert Davis is the new men's college basketball coach at North Carolina.
Yeah.
For the last 30 plus years, Roy Williams was the head coach at North Carolina. He recently retired, and they gave it to Hubert Davis, who was the assistant coach. Mm-hmm. I was so happy. I'm just like TR. I'm like, man, they gave a black dude.
Yeah.
North Carolina, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be good. And he comes out in his press conference and he says, "I'm so proud of North Carolina. I'm so proud of this and that, and most of all, I'm proud of my white wife." And I said, what? What? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not even mad that he got a white wife. That's cool.
No, not at all.
That's not even what I'm mad about. I'm mad that you had to say that. Why did you have to acknowledge that?
Right.
Why did that have to be said?
Like it's an accomplishment. Now I'm proud of my wife, my white wife.
He easily could have been like, I'm proud of my wife. We would have been like, oh yeah, cool, no problem.
Right.
I'm proud of my white wife. Why?
White.
Why did you have to put that in front of wife? Why? What did that do?
Yeah.
So for that, sir, you got my angry man corner.
Yeah, I guess he thought he still had the bootlet. So
I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway. So angry man for me. First one is Michael Rappaport. If you don't know who Michael Rappaport, he's this pale. I guess he's an actor still. I don't know fuck what he does, but get some people's nerves.
Back to the ghetto, you go.
He was in High Learn as Remy. That's how I remember him. That's how I still remember him. He went out and I guess him and KD got into an argument, and KD is defending himself. Kevin Durant, by the way. And then Michael Rappaport takes upon himself to actually flash the messages and post them on social media, which is very bitch made. If you get into it with him, that's between you two. You fuck with him. I mean, he has a right to defend himself. Now you looking all like, oh, I'm the victim, this and that. And I never liked him because he always tried to be kind of down with the brothers. I'm, that kind of, I don't know the word I'm trying to say, but always kind of been like that. And I really didn't like him that one time when he was on a show with Kenya Moore. And I felt he was being very disrespectful. But I think he felt like he was kind of accepted by the black community, so he could kind of talk to her a certain way. And I didn't like that at all. So since then, but he's a bitch. Straight bitch for posting that. KD did what he's supposed to do to defend himself, and he went on telling. And KD, I think, got fined.
Yeah.
For that shit, like, come on, man. That was whole shit.
Yeah, the NBA fined KD, I think, like $50,000 for that or something stupid.
He should pay it. Oh, bitch.
It don't even matter. I mean, I don't know if, not to change subjects, but I don't know if you heard about his investment move today. His portfolio.
Oh God, I saw that.
Like that $50,000 was nuts. That was $20 to him. Like,
yeah. It's just the principle, I guess. That's one of my angry rant corner. I hate to do this. Shannon Sharpe. I love Shannon Sharpe. I love him.
Come on. Yep.
Skip. I like Shannon Sharpe. I don't want to not like him, but I'm a LeBron fan by far. I'm a LeBron fan, but LeBron is not above criticism or whatever. I'm not going to defend him for everything. I'm not going to, I'm not. Shannon Sharpe kind of is on his dick a little bit. A lot of bit.
A lot of bit.
A whole lot of bit. And if you notice that, and one thing you could point out is if you look on the show, he has certain people he talks about all the time. Those certain people have something in common. What? They're all kind of adversarial to LeBron James. He talks bad about the Clippers, about Paul George. He talks about Kyrie. He talks about KD. And it's like, bro, you can't be so LeBron crazy that you can't give a subjective, perspective. It's like, come on, man. Like, dude, we know what you're doing. And then recently, you saw what he did with him and Kevin Durant yesterday. Mm-hmm. So they were going back and forth. Okay, so Shannon Sharpe posted this meme, still talking shit about what KD said about he don't need more rings and stuff like that, talking about that whole thing. Then he went and posted that fake meme that said, I beat your GOAT if LeBron James is a GOAT. Well, I beat him in his own house. And I beat him for a championship. What does that make me or something like that? And he tried to post that, and KD was like, he said, here go Uncle Drunk Shannon, whatever. Why are you posting lies? Don't post that, whatever. Then Shannon, I guess, kind of went back to the whole thing about he said, well, you said why is everybody joining the Lakers and the Heat? We should all be competitive. He went and brought that up. It's like, dude, come on, Shannon Sharpe. Like, now, it's getting old now. It's really getting old. So KD defended himself, and KD was really defending himself. I was really proud of him. He wasn't so KD. Whatever. But then Shannon Sharpe goes on and blocks him. He blocks him. Then Kevin Durant posted a screenshot and said, "Oh," and he called me soft. Yeah, that was so weak. That was so weak because I think Shannon Sharpe was saying something to the fact that if you want to have a discussion, hit me up. You know where I am, and this and that. We can have a private conversation. He's like, "Why do a private conversation? Let's go and do it in front of everybody because you did that in front of everybody." So yeah. And then he blocked them. He said, "Well, Shannon Sharpe, his whole reason was he gets in, he has all, he may get in touch with different people, arguments, whatever, but they sell it outside like men, like adults. I'm like, but you just tried to embarrass him publicly. They wanted to squash it privately.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was some whole shit. That was true. He really, it makes him look bad now. It makes him look even worse because he knows he's capable for LeBron now. Like, come on, man. Like, I love LeBron. Like, he's my favorite player. But then I'm not capable of this nigga.
The funny thing is, I always felt that way about Shannon Sharpe, so it's funny to hear somebody else say it.
Yeah.
I always felt that way. I'm like, he on LeBron tough. Like, why he on him so tough?
I don't know. I don't know why. Because if anybody watching and listening to this, our three fans, listen to his take on certain NBA players, and you could tell, the way his voice sounds, the way his inflections and everything, how he's really kind of going against them because they go against him.
Go James.
Like, okay, my nigga.
Like, all right, nigga, calm down. I think that nigga even brought like a live goat into the set when that nigga won the championship.
I mean, that's funny. I get that. That's funny.
That nigga crazy, man.
Like when he talks about Michael Jordan, kind of negative with him. It's like, we know why you're doing this, man.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
You're on the LeBron James payroll.
Anyway, you got any more angry, man?
I thought I had one. I got a random ass fact.
Go ahead.
A random thing I found out. So J-Man been watching Power Rangers. Like the Power Rangers, the first one.
The cool one with the Green Ranger and shit.
Yeah. He been watching it crazy. I was a couple days old not a couple days ago, how he said, I found out a few days ago. Did you know the Black Ranger's missing a finger?
What?
I kid you not. He was doing something, and I'm like, wait a minute. He was doing some karate moves. I'm like, nigga, it's like his finger's missing. I thought I was tripping. So I Googled it, and he did lose a finger. If you Google it, he did. He's missing a middle finger on his left hand, I think.
You know that the gold nigga is really Trinidad James? Gold all in my chain.
Okay.
Just saying, man.
So, I guess switch gears.
Switching gears, man. Go ahead.
I have another random comment, like a random. We'll get to the next segment. Women are dope. I'm gonna say this. Women are dope. And especially in comics. Women are the most powerful beings in comics. If you think about it. You got Jean Grey, who's the best X-Men, like nobody can fuck with her. Wanda and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's a fucking beast. Like she's like 100 million years old and she's fucking kicking his asses.
Not about Captain Marvel, but that's cool.
Shit, yeah. Like they're more powerful than some of these men.
About Iron Man is dead, but where would Endgame be without Captain Marvel saving his ass when he was floating around in space for them years and shit?
Yeah, she did.
Only person that could save him was Captain Marvel.
Yeah, shout out. It's random thoughts I have.
Random thoughts. But moving right along, let's get into that last thing that we love. We're gonna end on some positivity.
Alexis Roses.
Go ahead.
So, go ahead. I'll let you go first.
Well, let me go first. All right. So I got 4, man.
Damn, nigga.
I'm all about positivity lately, man. I ain't on that negative shit.
Namaste.
Yeah, salami and bacon. Damian Wayans.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one? The first or second one?
The first one, like the older one, the one that made Living Color, like him. Yeah. So the reason why I'm giving to him is just like I said, Living Color. Like, dude, he made Living Color. Like, do you know how many people came from Living Color? Like,
okay. It's in Living Color, not Living.
In Living Color, whatever. In Living Color. You know how many people came from a Living Color? Like, think about that for a minute.
Jim Carrey, the GOAT.
In Living Color, in my opinion, should still be on right now, harnessing like younger talent. You know what I'm saying? Because it shits on SNL. SNL is trash. But think about it. If we had like some younger comics that he could like bring, I think it should. But if not,
you can't get away with Handyman. It's the power of the handicap. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't give it 2 snaps in a Z formation. You can't get away with that. And Living Color was good, but you can't do that no more.
In Living Color is amazing. And I hate the fact that we don't have In Living Color right now. I don't know if you're aware, but they in a lawsuit right now where they shows can't be played because of reruns and stuff. What? So yeah, I don't know if you've been. I used to watch Living Color on reruns all the time on like TV One and shit. They don't play them no more because, and I googled it. It's because it's a lawsuit going on right now with them.
Wow.
I guess the people like some of the actors that was on there wasn't getting paid or whatever.
Yeah, it makes sense. They probably want their royalties.
So they want their royalties, but shout out to Damian Wayans, man.
Yeah, and it's called SG Fire Marshal Bill. Yeah. Let me tell you something. And when Jim Carrey dressed as a woman, but was it Venus de Milo? You can't do that. You can't.
Fucking Jamie Foxx as Wanda, nigga. Like,
can't do that.
Hey, this is crazy. Like, the list goes on and on and on, man. Like, it's crazy.
Damn.
Like,
that shit was bomb.
But the thing that I find funny is a lot of shows branch from that. Like I think I could be wrong, but didn't Mad TV come on after that? So you got Mad TV. SNL, I think, was on before in Living Color.
SNL been on forever. Yeah. Mad TV was kind of like the branch off it, but not directly after.
But not directly, but like it kind of took from that, like that sketch comedy. Yeah. So the next person I want to give it to is somebody that actually you put me on. I didn't know nothing about this person. Is IMC King. That nigga is fucking hilarious, dude. Like his fucking like Denzel. It's hilarious.
I mean, he does Denzel better than Denzel. Yeah. I promise you, like that. Yeah. I mean, shit.
If you're not following this dude on Instagram, either through his own page or through Kevin on Stage, because I know Kevin on Stage, he got him and been working with him.
Yeah,
I think it's funny, man, hilarious. My next one is Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Who don't know, Anthony Mackie has been hustling.
Yeah.
Like, he got so many fucking movies out there, man. Like, the dude is a beast. You know what I'm saying? And for those who don't know, he's he's not Captain America. What's his? He's Falcon, right?
He's Falcon.
Yeah, he's Falcon in the Marvel movies. Last but not least, Alexis Roses I'm gonna give, and hopefully we can cut this up and post this because I really want this dude to hear this, man. Is Sean Scales. You know who Sean Scales is?
Yeah, he helped me out.
Sean Scales has been hustling, bro, for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really has anything ever to say about him, but a lot of people use his fucking services. And I got a story about Sean Scales. Me personally, me and Sean got into it, if I could be real. Because I was working on my credit and some shit happened. I didn't really like the way the business was running. So I wound up getting into it with him. But overall, the way that his business has grown or rising credit, the fact that it's now worth like $1 million, I just feel like that's dope. So I just wanted to shout him out for his business mindset and what he's doing over there with a rising credit. And just give him Alexis Roses, man.
Yeah, Sean is dope. I used him a long time ago. And I was like, wow.
A lot of people I know use Sean. And so.
No, he's dope as fuck.
So who you got?
Okay. So going back to the whole thing about Lil Nas X and rappers need to learn to live their truth. Mm-hmm. One of my Alexis Roses I'm gonna give is a DJ Mr. C. You know who DJ Mr. C is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he came with some controversy like in 2011 where he got caught twice with male prostitutes getting head from male prostitutes. Now the reason I'm giving him this is because talking about earlier how people are not trying to live their truth, whatever. They're using hip hop as a shield. He was on a show. He was on. He did a show or something with Mano, the rapper Mano, and they were talking about him doing that stuff. He was like, "Well, and Mano was kind of like, "So you like the He said, "Yeah, I like men who are trannies. I like it." And then but Mano was trying to cover up for him a little bit, trying to be like, "Well, you don't." He said, "No, I like the male trannies. I love them. Like he likes them. Like that was his thing. And I'm not judging him for that. That's what you wanted. That's what you like. That's what you like. I love the fact that, and people don't know about him. He was a DJ. I think he DJed for B.I.G. a long time ago or whatever. So he's been in the game for a long time in hip hop. The fact that he did that, knowing that he can get ridiculed or whatever and just live this truth is amazing. Like, bro, that's
That's what's up.
I love that. So I want to give props to him on that. Another person. Penny Hardaway.
Anthony Hardaway.
Yeah, Anthony Hardaway. Anthony Penny Hardaway. You know why they call him Penny?
Why?
Because his grandmother used to call him Pretty, but she couldn't really say Pretty, so she'd say Penny.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he's from Memphis, so yeah, she had that Memphis accent.
I know you're a baller. I know that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be real with you, and this is how a lot of us felt. In the early 90s, Penny Hardaway played for Orlando Magic. He was a beast. Him and Shaq were, they were the best of something that never happened really. Like they were good, but it could have went further. But they drifted apart. He got injured. It sucked.
Yeah, absolutely.
People don't want to realize that a lot of people chose Penny Hardaway with Michael Jordan as the GOAT back in the day. We love Penny Hardaway, the shoes, everything. Don't get me wrong, Jordan's the shit, but Penny Hardaway. Them pennies, I'm telling you, Penny was a shit. The phone posits, man.
Still love him to this day, man.
Right. To this day.
To this day, nigga.
And I think injuries messed him up, and but now he's a coach at Memphis, doing pretty good. But I just think he was a dog. Like he doesn't get enough credit for what he did.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was my GOAT back then. So definitely. Last but not least, I gotta give Roses. This is something I've been for a long time, for years, since I was a child. I gotta give Alexis Roses to Jack in the Box. Nigga. The reason I'm giving Alexis Roses Jack in the Box, and like I said, this is since I was a kid. It's never changed. Those two tacos, nigga. Them two tacos taste the same as they did once back then. With that fire ass ranch.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. Them 2 tacos is fire. 99 cents. You can go get a couple of tacos with that, dip it in that ranch. You know, the taco really don't fit all the way in there, but you get in there where you can.
Hey man, I'm a firm believer that Jack in the Box, it's a nigga that run that. For real.
It had to be.
2 tacos for 99 cents, and they had the chicken sandwich for $1. They got niggas hooked on the chicken sandwich for $1, and guess what they did? Raise that bitch up to $1.59.
Jack in the Box is good overall. It's fucking fire.
And they came out with a munchie box. They knew damn well what they was doing. They came out with a munchie box that was only available at fucking from 12 to like 6, nigga. I was like, oh yeah, y'all know what y'all doing, nigga.
You got the munchies.
Nigga.
Man, with that ranch though.
Yeah, that ranch is fire, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but them tacos.
Yeah, that ranch is fire. And you can't find Jack in the Box only in the hood, nigga. It ain't everywhere, nigga. You ain't gonna find no Jack in the Box in Beverly Hills, nigga.
No.
That shit in the hood, nigga.
Yeah, no.
For a reason. So nah, man, that's a good Lexus Roses. Shout out to Jack. You know what I'm saying? They blew his ass up and he came back.
Yeah, that's he always come out with something.
But nah, man.
No other.
You know what? You made me think about somebody, but I'm gonna save it for next episode. I already wrote it down. I got it locked, and I'm gonna give it to him next episode. But as always, we appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can start doing these a little bit more often now that things are starting to open up and move and shake.
Right.
But it's still busy for me. I know it's busy for this man over here. So you know what I'm saying? So we'll get to these episodes as we can.
Yeah.
Any topics or anything that y'all want us to talk about, please send it our way.
Yes, please.
Do it.
Yes, Lord.
And yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. Anything? Oh, check me out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man. 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern. And we turn up, man. You know, it only be like 3 of us in there, but you know, we turn up. You know what I'm saying?
It's more bandwidth for everybody else. How about that?
I'm letting y'all know right now. IG gonna kick us off. They gonna kick us off. Bring your happy ass right back. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that. I know you get it sucks. I get it, but IG ain't trying to get sued either. So I get it on their point.
You know, I've been trying to figure out the algorithm of it. I can't. It's impossible. Like it's just it is what it is. And I refuse to switch over like other DJs to Twitch. I'm just gonna stay with Instagram. So
right, and just come back because it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Just click on it, bam, right there. And if people know, and you go even post like I mean, we shouldn't be talking about on air. I don't care, but you could post something on like a message saying, "Hey, once we get kicked off, come back" or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I might do that.
Be creative with it.
It's gonna happen. Like honestly, I don't even get frustrated with it no more. I just laugh at it. But the only thing that sucks though is a lot of people listen to my mixes later, and I can't save them once they kick me off. That's the only thing that sucks. So people like Brittany, who I know always tells me that she listens to them later, I can't post it. It's gone. So that's the only downfall of it. But I'll come up with a solution for that eventually. I know we're talking off topic, but I tried screen recording it and it doesn't really work because with screen record, it records the screen but doesn't record the sound.
Sound, right.
So I don't know. Any of y'all IG engineers or whatever out there, let me know. We'll figure it out.
Absolutely. So until next,
leave them on?
No. Until next time.
Repasado.
What he said. We out. Peace.
About to go give me some repasado.